I get it. I'm making the video. So this is how I stay off my phone and do things I care about. It's going to take a moment to describe, so bear with me. This is primarily a method of self-narration. You are about to be describing things. I do not care if you don't have an internal monologue. You are going to develop an external one, motherfucker. There is only one rule for living your life in verbs instead of adjectives, and that is that you cannot be doing nothing. This is not some feel-good mantra. This is an objective fact that we often forget when we are being judgmental. Case in point, take the phrase, I just can't get myself to do anything. That's cap. At all times, I am thinking, I am blinking, I am breathing. What I mean when I say that is, I just can't get myself to do anything important. And that is why adjectives are for bitches. When we assign importance to things, we are creating areas of high mental pressure. And it is basic physics that to move from any low pressure area to a high pressure one, it is difficult. It requires force. And ironically, when many of us apply that force to ourselves, we add even more pressure to the high pressure zone, and we end up not getting there while just feeling more and more tension. Verbs are going to help you with this because they can keep you away from words that assign external importance. They can help you avoid the shoulds, the I really need tos, the it would be good for me. A prime example is doom scrolling. I am not any more immune to this than you are. Just the other day, my alarm went off. I got myself out of bed. I walked over to my phone. I laid back down in the bed and opened Instagram. Now, if I was describing that situation using adjectives or judgment-laden words, I probably would have said like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm just bored, man. I really shouldn't be on my phone right now. None of those have ever gotten me off my phone. What I do instead is I begin saying, I'm using my finger to manipulate my phone screen. Does it sound stupid? Yes. Does it make me get off my phone very, very quick? Also, yes. Sometimes I'll even throw in I'm not feeling active enjoyment right now, for good measure. Transitioning from I'm manipulating my phone to I'm dropping my phone is just easier because you don't have to stop or start a behavior, you just have to replace one. And it skips over the whole part where you bully yourself on some weird like, oh God, why won't I stop doom scrolling? I just can't understand why I'm falling victim to the greatest marvel of technological propaganda ever created. You egotistical fuck. The next example is using this to do something that you actually want to do, but you feel a lot of resistance towards doing. For me, this could be writing a script, it could be filming a video, it could be doing my dishes, whatever. These activities are where I am most likely to freeze, and my best friend here is to describe this as avoiding. We do want active verbs over passive verbs, so you are not getting stuck. You are not paralyzed. You are tactically evading a perceived danger. So it is important that you explicitly state what that perceived danger is. For me, it's oftentimes something like, I am avoiding the fear that this script is going to be bad, which allows me to then go, bitch, we are not trying to make a good script. We are trying to make a script. And then I'm moving. But if you're still feeling resistance, which I oftentimes will be, I break the action down into constituent parts. Okay, I'm feeling fear about making a bad script. I'm feeling fear about making a bad video. That doesn't relate to me walking to my desk. That doesn't relate to me picking up a pen. That doesn't relate to me making random shapes with my pen. And then I'm only a few steps away from writing down whatever I'm feeling about these fluky-ass green players, and then we got a script going. It's very easy to put this into practice, but please remember these 3 key points. Number 1, you cannot be doing nothing. If you are able to achieve this, well, executive dysfunction will not be a concern for much longer. Number 2, your feelings still matter. This is not a method for bullying yourself or icing yourself out. I find it very beneficial to describe my emotions as I'm feeling X rather than I am X. And this is because of number 3, which is the antidote to every problem in your life, is getting a little motion. So if you're ever in doubt, find a way to describe and generate motion, and have a wonderful day. Unless you play band.